Greeting dear children. We are doing questions related to compound interest and I am doing question number 3 first. I have skipped some question. I am first doing those questions which are related to annual compound interest. Fabina borrows rupees 12,500. Money borrowed is always equal to principal. Money borrowed, that is principal, is equal to rupees 12,500 and it is taken at rate 12% per annum for time equal to 3 years. What is given in this question? This much money is borrowed at simple interest. So how much interest she will pay? So simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. So this is for Fabina. I am doing first for Fabina because she had borrowed the money at simple interest. 12,500, rate is 12% and time is 3 years. So 2 zeros will cancel and when we will multiply 12 threes are 36 and 125 and the answer will be rupees 4,500. So this is the simple interest which Fabina gave. Right? Now at the same time Radha borrowed same money at 10% per annum for same time. Money borrowed is same, so that will be equal to rupees 12,500. She has borrowed it at the rate of 10% per annum compounded annually. So she has taken on compound interest and time is again 3 years. So let us find amount for her. What is the formula for amount in compound interest? A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. Because compound interest is compounded annually, so n is equal to 3 years. So we will put here the values 12,500 into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole raised to power 3. This 0 will cancel with this 0. 12,500 and in this it is 1 plus 1 by 10. I take LCM in this step only. 10 ones the 10 plus 1. 11 by 10. 11 by 10 whole raised to power 3. So it will be 12500. 11 by 10. 11 by 10 and 11 by 10 by 3 times because 11 by 10 raised to power 3 is there. So 2 zeros here will cancel. So when I multiply these all, 11 into 11 into 11 is 1331 and when it is multiplied with 121, I am getting and dividing it by 10, answer is coming to be 16637.50. So this is amount. If I have to find the compound interest is equal to A minus P. So it will be equal to 16637.50 minus 12,500. And this comes out to be 4137.50. This is the compound interest. Now it is asked in the question who pays more interest and by how much? Who is paying? This time interest is 4,137 and here the interest is 4,500. Although it is simple interest, but it is more. So Fabina is paying more interest, and how much we will get by difference. So it means for this I am continuing here. Fabina pays more interest because here rate of interest is 12% and here rate of interest is 10%. So Fabina pays more interest, and what is the difference? Difference amount is difference of interest is equal to how much? 4,500 minus 4137.50, and that is coming out to be 362.50. So this is the answer. I hope you have understood this question. Question number 4 is also very similar to this question. I borrowed 12,000 rupees from Jamshed at 6% per annum. Money borrowed. Question number 4. Money borrowed. Whatever money we borrow, invest, that is called principal. So principal is equal to rupees 12,000 at the rate of 6% per annum at simple interest. So this is for the simple interest, and time is given to be 2 years. So what will be the interest that is to be given? Because it is simple interest, P into R into T by 100. So putting values, principal is 12,000 into 6% into 2. This will cancel. 6 2s are 12, 12s are 144 and 1 0 is there. So this is the simple interest. This is the interest to be paid. What extra amount would I have to pay if it is taken at compound interest, same rate? So I am getting here also amount. Amount is equal to P plus I, and that will be 12,000 plus 1440, and that will be equal to rupees 13440, right? So this is when it is taken at simple interest. If taken on compound interest, I am continuing this question. If money borrowed with compound interest, I think I am writing bold enough to be visible. If money is borrowed with compound interest, principal is same, rupees 12,000, rate is same, 6% per annum, and time is also same, 2 years. So we have to find amount P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. Let us put the value and get the answer. A is equal to 12,000 into 1 plus 6 by 100 whole raised to power 2. 2 3s are 6 and 2 this 50. 50 once the 50 plus 3 is 53. I am taking LCM. 12,000 into 53 by 50 whole raised to power 2. What I have done? I have taken LCM. Right? Now, next step, we will be solving it. What will be there? 12,000 into 53 by 50, 53 by 50. 2 zeros will cancel here. 5 2s are 10, 24. No further cancellation possible. And when we will be calculating this 53 into 53 into 24, it will give 67416 upon 5, and that is equal to 13483.20. So this is the amount here. This is the amount here. This was the amount here, 13440, and here it is 13483.20. So extra payment. What is the extra payment with compound interest? We will find the difference. 13483.20 minus 13440.00. So this will be equal to rupees 43.20. It means if same amount is borrowed with same rate and same time by simple interest and by compound interest is always greater, and how much that we can find by getting the difference. I hope you have understood. So let us proceed for the next question. Next question is, now I will be doing 7th question first. The rest questions we will be discussing later. I am doing question number 7 now. Question number 7 is, Maria invested rupees 8,000 in a business. Money invested is the principal, and that is rupees 8,000. It is given. She would be paid interest at 5% per annum compounded annually. The rate is 5% per annum, and this is compounded annually. Compounded annually means we have to find compound interest, right? And we have to find the amount credited against her name at the end of 2nd year. So time is equal to 2 years. So because it is compounded annually, so n will also be equal to 2. We will find amount. I am doing the first part only. Amount P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to power n. So putting values, what is the principal? Principal is 8,000. Rate is 5% per annum, and interest is also given annually. So it means I have to put rate is equal to 5. So again I will take LCM. I hope now you are understanding the steps. But I will do 21 the 20 plus 1, 21 by 20 whole raised to power 2. Let us solve. 8,000 into 21 by 20, 21 by 20. 2 zeros cancel. In the table of 2, it comes in 40. Again in the table of 2, it comes at 20. 21 into 21 is 441. 441 when multiplied with 20. What we are getting here? Rupees 8820. So this is the amount which is paid at the end of 2 years. What next is asked here? This is our answer 1. I got this answer. Amount is equal to, at the end of 2 years, rupees 8820. Next in this question asked, the interest for third year. Only for third year interest is asked. It means, now this is very important thing, only for third year. So it means whatever is the amount for second year, that will become principal for third year. So for the second part, because I have to find interest only of the third year, there are two ways. Either I may get the amount of 3 years and subtract the amount of 2 years from that, I will get the interest of third year. That will be long process. But the simpler process is amount of second year, is equal to principal for third year. So principal is equal to rupees, what we have got here, rupees 8820, and I have to find the interest only of 1 year. Third year only means 1 year, na? So rate is again 5% per annum and time is 1 year. For 1 year, there is no difference in simple interest and compound interest. So simple interest for third year for this year is equal to P into R into T by 100. So putting values 8820 5 by 100, क्योंकि we have to find for 1/3 year only. Third mana it's a 1 year only, na? So 1 here cancel. 5 2s are 10. 2 4 4 1. So it means therefore interest of third year is equal to rupees 441. I hope you have understood this question also. So we have done question number 3, 4 and 7. In the next video, I will explain you some more questions. Thank you.